Aw, so you have no friends. What are you, a fucking loser? I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. You would not ask Hailey Bieber for advice on how to stay out of drama. So stop asking miserable people for advice on literally anything in life. You're spending your time in this fucking room like popping off twisted teas with these like people that talk shit about you. I like my coffee black like I like my... What is up, hobknockers? My name's Ramos. If you clicked on this video, I just want to apologize in advance. YouTube algorithm likes to screw people over and throw them to my channel. Welcome to my types of videos where you sit back, relax, have a cup of crack or a snack. Oh my god, she's a poet and she didn't even know it. Ew, that was like really disgusting. I hope I never do that again. My parents are like fighting like always. So if you hear that, that's what it is. Really sexy, I know. Hashtag toxic life, hashtag toxic family. This is very much going to be a FaceTime call type video. Hold my hand, baby. I'm right here. Give you a little kiss on the forehead. Now, if you're enjoying a coffee with me, which anytime I drop one of these videos,
you need to get a cup of crack,
aka coffee, because then we can call it, instead of talking shit, we can call it talk and shit. It's so cute, we're going through the digestive process together. It's like a fun friendship ritual. You drink it, by the end of the video, you got a shit. Thanks, Lauren, we know how the human anatomy works. I am a very opinionated person. Probably might say some stuff that'll get me canceled now and then, because it is 2023. So hopefully this will be a fun time for me and you. But low-key, seriously, let me know if you guys like these type of videos because I'll make them more.
And I like talking videos, anyway.
Now, since your attention span is as short as 80% of the male population's wee-wees, let's get started. The way I actually wrote out like an entire talking point so I don't get off track. A little ADHD flex. Okay, anyway. So you have no friends. You have no homies. Guess what? I don't give a f. No, I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
I'm your friend. We're friends now. It's not a choice, non-consensual friendship. But I think we've all been in a spot where we haven't gotten invited to something, where our friends talk shit about us, where I'm gonna try to talk to you one-on-one. Okay.
Hear me out.
I know you've probably been in a spot where your friends leave you out and you're sitting there on your phone scrolling through Snapchat and you're like, oh no, why are they fucking eating chips and salsa without me at Chili's? And it's just a really suckish feeling. It's not very hot, not very sexy. Or when your friend group like goes out without you, or when they purposefully talk about plans in front of you that don't include you. That's even hotter. We love her. I guess we've all sat here and been like, oh, I wish I had more friends. I wish I had people like I could relate to. I wish I had people like that get me, and like, we've all been there. Don't you even worry. Why the fuck did I have to do that? Here's the funny part about it. When we do have a lot of friends and when we do have these friend groups, 90% of the time, everyone's just talking shit about each other, being fake as hell. And like, we know it. Like, I know you've talked shit about someone. I know someone's talked shit about you. I know I've talked shit about someone. I know someone's talked shit about me. These little friend group things that are so romanticized on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, whatever, they really don't exist genuinely. Unless you have like fucking literal like angels all around you. They don't exist. As you grow up and as you get older, you have to be extremely cautious of who you surround yourself with. Like, if you are surrounding yourself with people you know are shitty ass people just to not be alone, like, girl, it's time to level up in life. Like, we can't be doing this shit anymore. Literally 90% of the friend groups that I've been in, everyone was talking shit about each other, right? Literally. The friend group that me and my boyfriend were in before we literally left, y'all want to know what was happening in that friend group? There was a girl in it, right? And her boyfriend. In this group, there was like a bunch of girls, a bunch of guys. I mean, every single girl in that group was f***ing her boyfriend, who was also in the group. They were both in the group. And then like hanging out with her and going over her house while all of them are f***ing
her boyfriend.
I am the only girl that was in that friend group that did not do shit with her boyfriend. That is f***ing petrifying, disgusting, and it's like, that's what these like friend groups that we want so bad are. That type of shit. Like, imagine getting so excited to go to like a f***ing concert with your friends or something, and you guys are all singing like SZA, like f***ing phone flashlights out, and like they just all low-key know that they're like f***ing your boyfriend. Oh my gosh. As James Clear says, you are an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So think right now. Stop for a second, think. Who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Do you want to be like them? Do you want your life to look like theirs? I'm gonna say 90% of the time, probably not. Unless you've got a super dope friend who has great goals and ambition in life. 90% of the time, no, I don't wanna be shoving a jewel up my ass, drinking svedka every weekend. My only social events have to require drinking because I'm so boring. I'm sorry. That is just not the life you wanna live, right? It's so important to surround yourself with high quality people. And by that, I mean hardworking, ambitious, caring. They have goals in life. They're willing to get them. Like just those type of people, those people that like when they're around, like you feel like you're around a high ass energy. Like you feel like you're around someone who's gonna go far in life. Not like you're with someone that's gonna go throw up in the bathroom for the 3rd time this night in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? And the thing that's crazy too is as soon as you work on yourself and you take yourself seriously and you take care of yourself and you have those goals, you're ambitious, you're hardworking, you will just naturally attract other people like that. Don't get me wrong, we're still gonna get some of the other people too, but for the most part, if you keep your vibration up, you will attract other people with high vibrations. That's why whenever you start working on yourself, you will lose a lot of friends. Like a lot of friends. They will just naturally distance because you just won't be on the same level as them. Like if you're working on yourself, going to the gym, working on your goals, making money, making moves in life, and your friend is just sitting there like drinking every single weekend, no goals, like sleeping until 2 p.m., that type shit, you guys are just naturally gonna drift. That is the craziest part about it. It just happens. Now, social events. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a terrible thing to go have a drink or hang out with your friends or hang out with people every once in a while. Like, trust me, if anyone knows from the town I live in, you have to surround yourself with shitty people every now and then just to get that social interaction so you don't go f***ing insane. Like, I'm with you on that. But this whole, like, idea that it has to be every night is fucking absurd. The way I like to look at it is what you put in, you get out. Your life now is a reflection of all the choices you made up until this point. Obviously, besides terminal things like illnesses, diagnosis, cancer, family trauma. Besides all the things you can't control. For the things you can control, how hard you work, going to the gym, working on yourself, meditation, manifestation, journaling, all those things, the spot you're in now is a reflection of that. And I hate this like romanticizing your 20s shit, the college experience shit. I promise you, I fucking promise you, wasting your 20s is not staying inside when everyone else is drinking. Wasting your 20s is going out every fucking night, getting wasted to the point where it ruins your next day, and it's just a never-ending cycle. Like, yeah, there's people that are in school and in college, and I guess they're going for something in life, but if your daily habit is just getting drunk every single goddamn night, are you really ambitious or hardworking? You know what I mean? I mean, there's some people that can do both, but it's really rare. The thing is, like, moments like that, like going out, having a good time, maybe having a little drink, they're supposed to be special. They're supposed to be memories. You're supposed to be making memories, right? So if you're doing it every single night, everything just kind of blends together and you don't even have that, like, remember that time? It's just been on repeat so many freaking times that your brain just mushes it all together as like, remember that time we went drinking? Like, which fucking one? Because I do that every goddamn day and I have no direction in life. If you spend every day messing around, fucking around, not taking life seriously, your life's gonna be a reflection of that. If you spend every day working your ass off, bettering yourself, accomplishing your goals, your life is also gonna reflect that. I need a sip of my crack. I'm gonna share a quote with you I found the other day because I sat and pondered and pondered and pondered about it, but like it low-key makes sense. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. And I was like, what could that mean? But it's like, you know how many times I've gotten like a text or a FaceTime or a Snapchat that's like, do you wanna go out with us tonight and get like f***ed up and like whatever? And I've just been like, I literally have shit to get done. Like I have deadlines, like
I need to work.
And it got to the point where like I was literally working so much that, ew, I sound so much like I work and I'm so much better and whatever. I'm not. Like I'm a f***ing loser. I sit on my computer editing videos for 8 hours a day. I'm always like,
no, I gotta do stuff.
And like when you keep yourself so busy and when you're so occupied and focused on yourself and becoming your highest self, you realize how much time everyone around you is wasting. Like it's actually mind-boggling. Like literally half the people that called me and texted me and like were blowing up my phone, like,
why are you not answering?
Like what do you do all day? Sit and pick your ass? Dude, I got a job. Like I know a lot of people that have jobs and it's just like, how do you have the time to just sit there and blow up someone's phone, you know what I mean? This might be the most valuable piece of advice that I've given this entire video. And that is, do not, under any circumstances, take advice from miserable people. I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, your fucking sister, your friends. If they're miserable, don't take life advice from them. I've had people that were in terrible positions at terrible jobs that they literally cannot stand being at tell me like what I should do with my career and how I should live my life and whatever. Now if it's they're telling you from their mistakes type of thing, that's different. But what I've noticed is the people who hate their lives the most and are so miserable are always the ones that just want to like give and spill advice. And it's never like constructive advice. It's always like, you shouldn't do that. You need to go to college and get a real job. Like, you can't do social media for a job. You can't do singing for a job. Like, they're always the ones, because they're just in such a miserable situation, to just like shit on like anyone with dreams or goals to a career that is like outside of the normal spectrum. You would not ask Hailey Bieber for advice on how to stay out of drama. So stop asking miserable people for advice on literally anything in life. The difference between successful people and people that are gonna get nowhere is that people that are gonna get nowhere are spending the time now, enjoying going out every single night, drinking, not really working, doing whatever they want. And then later on, they're gonna suffer. They're gonna be somewhere that they don't wanna be because they didn't take the time to work on things, work on themselves, go after their goals, chase their dreams, whatever. And then successful people, on the other hand, are gonna spend all of this time while they're young, while they're in their 20s, working their ass off. So by the time it's later on, they'll be able to just chill, enjoy, have a amazing life around the amazing job, career path that they set for themselves, and they'll look back. Like I say, your life is going to be a reflection of the choices you make now. So if your mindset is poor me, poor me, poor me, I have no friends, I just want to hang out with people, get off your ass, work on yourself, go to the gym, start a hobby, figure out what you really want to do in life so you can be in a good place. Hear me out. Is it really worth it sitting around in that room full of like 20 people that really genuinely do not give a f about you? Is it worth it? Is it worth your future? Like, and I know a lot of you are like, Lauren, I don't know how to be alone. Like, Lauren, where do I start? Okay, number one, I would start with self-help books. Atomic Habits by James Clear has actually changed my life. You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero is also a great one, but they're just good at giving you that direction and that first step into like literally completely transforming your entire life. And as you work on yourself and you realize your self-worth and you're putting time and energy into yourself and your career and you're accomplishing things and doing things for yourself, the further along you get, you will realize that you don't need fucking anyone. You will be able to cut off those low energy, pessimistic people with the snap of your fingers and not feel a thing. It's almost scary how much power and confidence you get from just investing in yourself. You do not owe anyone an explanation for working on yourself. Don't be like, oh, I have to go with Jennifer and Craig because I feel bad. Like, you're also gonna feel bad in 50 years when you're sitting on your ass because you spent every goddamn night with Jennifer and Craig and not working on your project, right? Practice gratitude, practice optimism. Really just work on yourself so you are at the level where you know that no matter what happens, no matter who comes in and out of your life, relationship-wise and friendship-wise, that you're gonna be okay. Once you are at that point, you will be able to do anything in life. You don't know how many nights me and Anthony have spent in just like having deep conversations. Anthony's my boyfriend, by the way. Having like these deep conversations about it, like making changes, doing little things to better ourselves. And like, it sucks sometimes. It does. It feels like shit. It's like, damn, we're scrolling through Snapchat and we're seeing every motherfucker from our town drinking, going out to eat, doing all these things every night. Like, they're living the lifestyle where they work these minimum wage jobs, right? They save all that money, then they spend all that money immediately drinking and going out, and it's just like an immediate cycle. You know what I mean? At first it sucked. It was like, damn, we're kind of losers. Like, we really got no friends. Like, what is this shit? Like, I'm such a social person. Like, why do I not have friends? But like, we went to those events. We hung out with those people. We drank with those people. When you're sitting there in that room with all those people, it's like one of the most lonely fucking feelings in the world, because like, you know you want more and you just want to go get more, but like, you're spending your time in this fucking room like popping off twisted teas with these like people that talk shit about you. Everyone gets FOMO. Literally the most successful people in the world get FOMO. You're not alone. Elon Musk would literally sleep on the floor of his warehouse because that's how much time he invested into working, and Tesla. And it's just like, without sacrifices, you aren't going to get to where you want to be in life. And the interesting part about FOMO is people who choose FOMO now have the fear of missing out now and sit there and watch all their friends from afar. They stay in and they're working their asses off. All of the people that you're watching on Snapchat, in about 10 years, they're gonna be watching your life and getting fucking FOMO. They're gonna be like, why does she have like a nice car? Why does she have a nice house? Why does he get to go to these cool like fucking Hollywood parties and all these events? They're gonna be the ones with FOMO. So my little quote that I made up is, choose FOMO now or choose FOMO later. It's your choice. If you deal with FOMO now, you will make others feel FOMO later. That was a lot of fucking ground to cover now, wasn't it? I literally haven't drank like a single lick of my crack. Moral of the story, if you have no friends, you're not missing out on much. One, having too many friends or even fake friends, friends that have no direction, just surrounding yourself with the wrong people can literally ruin your life and take everything away from you. Same with surrounding yourself with the right people. So no, I'm not saying it's not okay to have friends, but surround yourself with high quality people. I hope this video helped you in some way, shape, or form. I'm actually very passionate about like a lot of topics kind of like this. Let me know if you have any topics you want me to talk about. I already have like a list prepared, girly. But I just want to focus on like bettering yourself, reinventing yourself, changing your life, all that shit, because I went from literally being depressed my entire life to having such a different outlook on life and being so selective with the energy I put around myself. And I want to help you too, because I'm so humanitarian and Aquarius and helpful. Hashtag slay. Keep up with me on my finsta @ratedlaur for more behind the scenes, and I also literally do what I did on today's video except every single day on that account. So if you want a little look inside my head, follow that account. I guess that is all for today, and I love you, hobknockers, and I will see you next video. Okay, bye.